Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. I'm going to show you another technique for leaf work, something that's kind of different, something that's kind of outside the box. So let's get to it. I'm going to jump to my document camera. So you can see kind of the result here. I think I wouldn't, this isn't an official name for the technique, but I would call these electric leaves. I just think they're kind of fun. They seem to have like a little bit of a vibration to them. So let me just show you how I go about doing this. Yeah, clean sheet of paper. Got, let's see, a leaf here close by that I will use. Want to think carefully. So you might, if you've got several leaves, just take a few moments and kind of place them and get a feel for, what your, again, we talked about this, what your composition might be. Because that'll help you. Otherwise, you might run out of space. So, kind of like the way this looks. And all right, so I'm going to begin with this guy. I'm going to set these other ones kind of aside, kind of remembering. As I set them aside, I'm kind of placing them basically the way they were, so that I'll be able just to kind of move them right back to this location. I'm going to choose a couple of colors. They're from the same family, so just want you to see that. I'm choosing reds. I'm going to throw in red orange here and that pink. So I'll work with these colors across the surface of the leaf. I'm going to do that same rubbing technique that we did earlier in the week. I want to make sure my leaf is placed. All right. And I don't want to think too much. I'm just kind of playing. You can see I'm adding the color. I'm staying close to the leaf. When I find what is essentially the edge of the leaf, I'm just kind of following that. And after I've done that for a little while, I'm going to switch. I'm going to go to my next color. Same thing again, so after I've used another color for a little while, I'll switch to yet another color. I have found that with, as you notice I'm using crayons, with the crayons, the lighter colors sometimes don't show up quite as well. So you might want to do some experimenting with that. You could definitely do this with colored pencils as well. So if you don't have a box of crayons handy, I'm going to switch now to my last color. I'm actually going to change it to a lighter orange. All right. Don't forget your stem. Don't forget to kind of take a look and make sure your leaf looks the way it should look, or feels like a normal drawing. And I've got my whole leaf there, so I'm going to now remove the leaf, and I'm going to choose kind of a color that's opposite to any of the colors that I currently have. So I've got pinks, reds, kind of warm colors. Now I'm going to switch to a blue-green, and I'm going to trace around the outside edge of the leaf that I just used the rubbing technique on. Doing this fairly quickly. And then I'm going to spend some time just kind of coloring. And I'm doing this loosely, but basically what I'm doing is I'm using this darker kind of oppositional color to really define the edge of my leaf. And that's going to make it stand out. I'm creating this, so I'm coloring kind of cleanly close to the edge, but then I'm getting real loose with the coloring as it kind of moves away. That I think helps to kind of create that feel of like a vibration. The reason that I might have called it an electric leaf. I would encourage that really close to the leaf, kind of pressing a little bit harder, coloring a little bit harder close to the leaf, and then get lighter and loose as you move away. So that's kind of the technique. I won't spend the whole video finishing this coloring work that I'm doing. Again, think about your composition. This one that I showed you initially, I didn't think about the composition. I'm not really totally happy with the way that it looks, but I do like this concept. So would like you to, as you're creating your leaves, think about a different way to use this technique to create your own original piece of art. All right, thanks for watching.